20 past 4, I don't know. I'm just all over the wall. Of course, I have people all over the world, so it hits everybody's time zone. But it's Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk, and thrilled to be back. Thursday is my Toastmaster day, so a busy day for me. I guess I'm usually in the afternoon. But today's Daily Om started out with a little insert that said, like a tree, our growth depends upon our ability to loosen and soften and shed defenses we no longer need. When I saw that, I was thinking about all of the journey. I only know about my journey, so that's what you end up hearing about. And hopefully there's something in there that resonates with you. That's all I can offer and all I can ask. That you take a little time, but you know, over time, we start to have that mask. And if we leave it too long set in that one way, whatever it is, could become brittle. I can think of the times decades ago when I was really in my own pain a lot of the time with that smile glued on. But people, some of them that really knew me, could tell my eyes weren't engaged with my smile, that I was hurting. Not very many people understood when I was hurting. But they could see it. One or two people could see it. And as that was brought to my attention and I started paying attention to it, I realized that would have been like becoming brittle or becoming set. And sometimes our emotions can do the same thing. They can just get too raw. Now, if we stay in any of those states for too long, our mask can get hard and rough and rude, sharp, brittle, and break. And when it breaks, see, if we were able to put skincare cream on our emotional mask, we'd be able to keep it soft. But we have to remember to do that. That's why the writing today, you know, like a tree, our growth depends. I guess that's the other way that the mask break away, is as we come growing into our maturity and understanding, I'm going to live in joy. So step out of the way. Here's my grin. And I think likely a few decades ago, I just kind of broke that mask off. It crumbled when I didn't need it anymore. When I recognized I didn't want it anymore, I wasn't choosing it anymore. I just want to be Sandra. And then started slowly peeling layer by layer by layer. So in this case, it'd be the softening, the loosening, the shedding of the defenses no longer needed. So like the tree, it's really important to take time for ourselves. At this age, more and more friends, relatives, and acquaintances cross the veil and pass away. And sometimes I wonder, Sandra, is your heart disengaged? It doesn't upset me like it would have decades ago. Probably a decade ago, I lost 3 close friends who were younger than I was by another 10 years. And as it would shake me up and my friends started disappearing, I was very, very grateful that I had also been keeping myself busy with a broad variety of ages, and to recognize very practically that there's one way in and one way out, and we're all going to walk that. We've already done the birthing part. And either we leave here early or we leave here late, but we will do the dying part. And there's no way we're going to avoid that. I do believe what has happened is that the mask where I had been covering my pain, and now I peeled it away and said, If I'm hurting, you're going to know because I'm not covering up anymore. I don't have to go blah, blah, blah. But people will recognize, you have probably recognized when I've been maybe a little overwhelmed or a little tired. I might have said so. But really and truly to be able to just be in that surrendering to the life, to the knowing that we're here, we came in by ourselves, and one day we're going out by ourselves, whatever that format will be. And that's probably a good understanding, just to accept the reality of it and live today. Surrender to the things we cannot control. And just be here in the present, the being. I invite you to just look at that quote again. It's in there, like the tree, peeling away and loosening ourselves up and softening ourselves and peeling away what's not serving us anymore to let the new stuff come out. That is such a wonderful gift to us. I call it that mental health muscle, that bringing ourselves back from the nasty, bringing ourselves back to center, and then learning to apply the wisdom that is there in us if we can shut these fellows up to be able to hear the whisper of the sage. It's Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. So happy to be here again with you, and I do hope that gives you some thought for today. All the blessings. Yes, I know, Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. You can do it, and you know I can help.